I'd like to say hello, family, because if you're listening to this video, then you're part of the Voices of Peace movement right now. And that makes us family, because there's only one way to peace, and that's through knowledge of ourselves. So I said, my name is Richard Moss. I finished my medical education in 1972, started practicing medicine. And after a number of years, I spontaneously had a realization that changed my life, and I became a student of consciousness, which means I became a student of relationship to myself at ever deeper levels, which meant a relationship to everyone and everything at ever deepening levels. And as a student of consciousness, I've been a teacher of that path for 45 years. Today I'm sitting in a hotel room in Copenhagen. Tonight I'll be giving a talk that's called Loving Love, or subtitled, It's All About Relationship. And yesterday I was in Israel, in Jerusalem. And over the previous 2 days, I'd been doing a program in Jerusalem, which is one of the collision points for, well, I would call it the three major religions that meet there, and other aspects of those religions, but Christianity, Judaism, Islam. And it's a collision point of, intersection point, collision point of what we could call collective me's. People who derive their identity from tradition, as we all do, derive our identity from many things. But if we're going to have peace, truly peace within ourselves, we have to consecrate, dedicate our self-work, our use of awareness to be in service to something fundamental, primary. So for you to have inner peace, you have to have chosen your path. And I don't just mean chosen a religious path or taken refuge in a Buddhist path. I mean, you've chosen your path of your practice, of what you live each day, of what's become a passion for you to engage deeper in the relationship to the mystery of your own being, which is always reflected in the mirror of every other relationship. Consciousness itself is a relationship. When we're conscious, we can touch a feeling like fear 1,000 different ways, and each time fear will give us a slightly different understanding of the nature of ourselves, the nature of reality. Consciousness is relationship. And then we can live relationship with each other. We can decide to love with each other. Not to love you so you'll love me, or to want your love and to give you love, but to love with you, to love. No one can take that away. Someone can stop loving you, but you don't stop loving love. And therefore you have found a path, and that's the path that I live and choose, and it gives peace. So to find your path, to realize in a way, as I look back over the 45 years that I've been teaching, that the path of love has been choosing me, that I'm not interested in some form of enlightenment, independent of the capacity for relationship with everyone and anyone from the deepest place in my heart, moment by moment, no matter what life brings. Because we age, we suffer, the future can be stolen in a moment by disease, by financial mistakes, by being in the wrong place at the wrong time, like when Syria is suddenly divided by revolution. And that happens all over the world. It's happening all the time. If we're going to have peace, we have to choose a relationship to our emotions, a relationship to our feelings, and a relationship to each other that's not based in any form of identity that divides us from each other. Yes, we have different histories. Yes, we have different trajectories of our own life journeys. Yes, we have different heritages, and the awareness of all of that is the same in all of us. If I'm Jewish, I can touch Jewishness with an awareness that allows my heart to be unlimited and open. If I'm Buddhist, I do the same. If I'm Christian, I do the same. If I use any form of identity to cause my mind to divide me within myself, I'll project that division outward. If it divides me between myself and a wife, myself and a sibling, myself and a person of another race, then I'm the one that's divided. And that division's projected, and I have no peace. So choose your path, because whatever path you choose is also choosing you. We create peace by choosing to live peace. That means relaxing the contraction in us. It's generated by a thought, that's generated by a reaction to an image, that's generated by a memory. We relax that, we settle a little bit, we come a bit more into peace. It's a limitless, magnificent journey. And to think that we human beings born on this planet have the consciousness to evolve ourselves through our own path. And that peace isn't about other people agreeing to the same rules. Peace is about all of us finding the heart of the same path, which today, in 2020, is obvious. The path for everyone starts with us all being earthlings. Earthlings. Together we solve the problem of our lifestyle, our ways of using energy, our ways of living. Together we solve it, or it doesn't get solved. So we are earthlings. And then every one of us has awareness. And it isn't developed very deeply in all of us. But when awareness starts to be developed deeply, you are always more than anything that can divide you, any form of identity. And in that process, for the rest of your life, you can slowly dissolve yourself until when you lay down in your crypt. We went to one of the sacred crypts in one of the churches in Jerusalem a couple of days ago. And of course, the crypt was empty. And I thought, well, that's beautiful. When I lay down in death, I want to be empty. I want to be gone. I want to have eaten everything that Richard Moss can create in his mind that divides him from love moment by moment by moment. So that's my message at this incredible invitation to remember that peace starts with us, as all have said, so many have said. And thank you for the honor and the opportunity to be part of this. Blessings and journey deeply.